I remember back in the 2000s listening to so many electrophysiologists saying, wouldn't it be great if ablation could be frontline therapy? And now FARAPULSE makes ablation frontline therapy. Applying irreversible electroporation in a cardiac setting was outlandish at the beginning. What drove us was the fact that less than 4% of people who have AFib actually get it ablated. We wanted to solve a problem and solve it in the best way possible. We were not satisfied with good enough. Raju came in, looked at the industry, and from a physicist's point of view, he looked at how to solve this totally differently.
Work from first principles. Here's the problem, how would you solve it? Never mind how others have tried to solve it. Let's try to understand what's really causing the problem. Let's get to the root. So the biggest challenge was everything was unknown, so nobody really knew exactly how this would work. So there was a matter of figuring out what kind of pulses you can apply safely to tissue without causing unintended damage while you're still effective enough to be killing cardiac myocytes. I always had the sense that it could be done. It's a matter of finding the right recipe. So with a lot of guided experiments, we found a way.
We were no overnight success. It took years to become successful. Lots of failures before we figured out how to get it right. We started off in an epicardial approach outside the heart. We had good success there, but we always knew from day one that we had to go, inside the heart with a totally different catheter design, totally different waveforms, and moving from monopolar, monophasic to bipolar, biphasic.
The challenge for us was to create a device that was conformable to the anatomy. And so by making it conformable, you can address the range of anatomies that you typically see. So that's how we ended up with this kind of flower-shaped catheter. Not to mention the fact that the procedure is so much faster that now you can really begin to scale up and treat patients who might not otherwise have been treated.
It's changed referring physicians' practices. Now, cardiologists are not hesitant to refer someone with AFib onto an electrophysiologist to be treated by ablation. And that's because everyone in the community has faith in the safety, but also the efficacy, and they don't waste their time with the medication step.
I was incredibly impressed with the involvement of Boston Scientific, and particularly Mike Mahoney from the very beginning. Boston and Mike's commitment early on was evident, and I've done a lot of venture deals, and I've never seen anything before or after like it. There was this brain trust that was brought together by Boston under the leadership of Mike, and then the FARAPULSE team with Allan and Raju, and that was the magic sauce.
Just in my career of over 30 years in medtech, I don't think there's been anything as transformational as what FARAPULSE team has done and what Boston Scientific has done to bring it to the market commercially. I've never seen a product to transform safety for a patient, improve the efficacy, and actually have the productivity benefits. I've talked to more electrophysiologists who will say FARAPULSE has been the most impactful thing in their life. As a result of that, the adoption has been amazing. In the US, we launched this product about 18 months ago, and it has gone from 0% adoption to treat atrial fibrillation to about 80% adoption in that 18 months. And ultimately, who wins from this? The patient wins.
Close to 500,000 patients now that have been treated with the FARAPULSE system in a very short period of time. So it's already impacting people all over the world, including in places where probably they never had access to treatment before.
I saw what Allan was trying to accomplish and where he was going with this, and I became an early investor, ironically, in this incredible company. And it wasn't until 2021 I developed AFib. My heart would race down as low as 70, but a couple seconds later I'd be at 160 and staying there for hours. And it really, really scares the heck out of you because there's nothing that you can do to make it go away. It was after I went and saw my own doctor and I had all these results, I called Allan up. He said, we're still in the final recruiting process for the clinical trials here in the US. if you're willing to, you'll be patient number one. So I agreed to be patient number one at the Washington Hospital Center. And it was absolutely incredible. Literally, I was in the hospital at 6:30 in the morning, and I was back in my hotel by, I think, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And from an entrepreneurial standpoint, to see something that transforms lives is, I think, one of the most special attributes to FARAPULSE. So I truly invested with my heart on this.
I think FARAPULSE is maybe the most proud achievement I've had in my medtech career in helping FARAPULSE commercialize. And at Boston Scientific, our goal is to advance science for life. And I can't think of another better example than FARAPULSE, where truly the team advanced science to benefit patients. Not many companies can take a moonshot opportunity and actually deliver. And that's why it's such an honor to work with the FARAPULSE team.
Being a finalist for the Fogarty Innovation Award is very impactful because it's a recognition of what you can get done with great people.